Assalamu alaikum. How y'all doing today? Alhamdulillah, man. All the praise go to God, Allah, for allowing me the opportunity to speak to you guys today. I don't know. It seemed like anybody tell you when you press that on button to start speaking, it just oh no, man. It's just something happens, man. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real as I can be, authentic as I can be, and keep it pushing, man. I'm just happy, man. Um, Real quick, for those tuning in for the first time, my name is Rafiq. I've been in and out of prison for over half my life. I've been dealing with drug addiction for more than half my life. Today, I'm clean and sober. Today, I'm 3 years off parole, off of papers. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been in a jail cell. And that's all the glory, man, and thanks and gratitude go to God Allah for allowing me to be home and spending these precious days with my family. You know what I'm saying? Giving me a chance to raise my 3-year-old daughter and my 2 stepdaughters, you know what I'm saying, that I have with my wife. You know what I'm saying? That I love so much. I love them just like they mine. One is 8 years old, and I've been in her life since she was 1. And the other one is 13, and I've been in her life since she was 5, 6 years old, man. And like I said, I love them like they mine. And I have older children that I love to death. You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful family that support me, and they proud of me today. And alhamdulillah, man, life is good. Life is great, man. Sobriety is good. You know what I mean? Give it a try. For those out there, if this is your first time tuning in, and you dealing with drug addiction, or you dealing with mental health issues or whatever, man, God Allah, God the Almighty Himself allowed you to tune in with me and allow you to share the opportunity to hear a story, man. Real quick, I had ran across an article about Southport Correctional Facility in upstate New York, and I was there. I did 6 months, and it's a disciplinary jail, a one-man cell. I'm not going to say, because I've been in a few of the SHU 200s too. I've been in about 4 or 5 of them. But the most depressing, one of the most hardest parts of my bed was in Southport, and it was supposed to be a disciplinary jail, but I call it a mental asylum. That's what I call it, a mental health unit, man. And for those who got young brothers and sisters, nephews and nieces out there, that's what I'm saying, out there committing crimes or whatever, getting money or robbing or scamming or whatever, man. You know what I mean? Take a look at this. Listen to my story, man. I was with 18-year-old guy in Southport. It's not Southport itself, but it's just the article you guys can look up if you want. I'm gonna read something real quick before I start my conversation. I'll do a story with y'all. Let's see where it's at. Hold up. I know you guys got things to do. As in SHU units across New York State, people in SHU at Southport spend 24 hours a day in their cell without any meaningful human contact or programs. Picture this. I was there. I'm telling you, there wasn't no programs. Only thing they would do was they had this one, they had like a education counselor or whatever that she would come through with a few books or whatever, and she would come through the whole jail. That was it. You wouldn't come out yourself for, like they said, 23 to 24 hours a day unless you came out for yard or showers, and showers be like 3 times a week. You know what I mean? Other than that, you got a bird bath in your cell. Imagine bird bathing in your cell. You know what I mean? Because you being afraid of coming out for the shower, because a lot of times when you come out for the shower, first of all, when you come out, when you in Southport, you gotta come to the gate. They handcuff you like this, and then you come out, and now you handcuffed, and you got a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, racist cops just died, just coming home, you know what I'm saying? And then they had a hard, instead of saying a hard day at work, they had a hard day at home, and they bring their problems from home to work. And now we got a Muslim or brothers or Latinos, you know what I'm saying, brothers, Spanish brothers, man, and just, prisoners in general, man, they hate for no reason, and they whole purpose when they come to work is just to torture us and then go home and then torture their family, which is why, you know what I'm saying, most of the time they don't even want them there. They don't even want them there. They don't even, their own family the dog don't even want them at home. That's how bad it be. The dog don't even want them home. Oh. It was terrible though. Quick, man, I really hate to hold y'all up, man. As in SHU units across New York State, people in SHU at Southport spend 23 or 24 hours a day in their cell without any meaningful human contact or programs. The extreme isolation and lack of normal human interaction and programs has been shown to have devastating impacts on all people. Southport exemplifies these impacts. People held in SHU at Southport describe the harm caused to their physical, mental, psychological, and emotional well-being. Of all respondents, 90% reported that they suffered depression as a result of being in the SHU, and 68% reported suffering from anxiety. As one person reported, "I do not feel like writing all that my mind, body, and soul are going through being in this cell 24/7. To make a long story short, it is living hell for me." Bottom line, some people reported other forms of severe psychological harm, including 21% reporting that they had hallucinations. 21%. 21% reported that they had hallucinations. 40% suffered panic attacks. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I had panic attacks from being in SHU, from being in solitary confinement. I can't begin to tell you how many times, you know what I'm saying, that I had anxiety attacks or had hallucinations behind, you know what I'm saying, having no contact with humans, bro. Just it's deep for months. Just talking, you know what I'm saying. After a while, you start, you really start talking to yourself. I found myself doing it. I started talking to myself. And then they say that 90 people a year come home from this jail, Southport. They come home from an institution like this. And they let 90 men roam the streets of New York, New Jersey, wherever they release them to. They let 90 of these brothers, you know what I'm saying, that suffer from, that's gonna, 9 times out of 10, these brothers gonna suffer some type of mental, you know what I'm saying, mental illness, man. And they just let these brothers just, you know what I'm saying, go home. Real quick, 18-year-old boy, when I was in Southport, I was telling my peoples that a lot of, you start off, you have good time. So when you getting disciplined, disciplined, they sanction you, they you know what I'm saying, they'll take away your good time or whatever, and then the more the more tickets you catch, the more they take your good time until you don't have no more good time. So now you maxing out. So now you still catching tickets. So now they just, your max out is such and such date. So now they know you going home a certain date. So you catching certain more and more tickets. So they figure, damn, he maxing out. We can't do nothing to him. So what else can we do to him? So these evil people in New York State came up with this. They said, okay, these people are maxing out. They still catching tickets. They, you know what I mean? They be wilding. They ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people they be wilding, cutting, and throwing urine and throwing feces at the COs. And like I said, I told you it should have been a mental institution. How many people I seen eat feces and throw urine and all this? It was just a lot of animalistic behavior that I seen. But like I said, this one, the 18-year-old boy, all right, like I said, he had maxed out, so they couldn't. He still was catching tickets, so they couldn't do nothing to him. So these evil people in New York State, like I said, they came up with this. Once you had ran out of options for, like, they couldn't discipline you no more, the next step was to put you on loaf for however, I guess 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or whatever. And a loaf in New York State is like it's like a loaf, like a this size bread, like this, right? You get it 3 times a day, and in it is carrots, cabbage. It's like 3 or 4 supposed to be vegetables that they put in this loaf, and they feed it to you 3 times a day. Mind you, there's no commissary. You in the shoe. There's no commissary. You eating this 3 times a day, 5 days a week, because they can't. They was so, I guess they felt compelled that they said, listen, we can't do them this dirty. We can't feed it to them 7 days a week, so we're going to give them, show them mercy and give them this jail food Saturday and Sunday, and then back Monday they put you back on a loaf. Now, after 2 or 3 weeks of feeding you this loaf with carrots and cabbage and stuff, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a person starts to, not only do you deteriorate physically, bro, it's nothing in there, bro. People it was insane. Yo, the young brother that was next to, he was 18 years old, bro. I felt so sorry for him that, yo, let me tell you, I was giving him like half of my food. Like, we would fish. Like, anybody that's been, locked up know that, about fishing, you know what I'm saying? We put the string and, we'd make a way for us to fish that I would, feed him. And then I would talk to him every day and every morning and every night we would pray. And then I would, do math problems with him. And then he would go off for, a good little while. Because he started, like I said, he started deteriorating mentally. He started losing his mind, man. And I did as much as I could, while I was in there for him, man. I just felt so sorry for him, man. Like I just tell y'all young brothers, man, he was 18 years old, man. This brother was 18 years old, man. And I don't know where he is now, but let me just tell you, he wasn't the first. And you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of young brothers like that was off them pills that came in, that, because a lot of the, young generation, y'all like popping the perks and stuff like that, and the mollies and them pills and all that. And when y'all come in, y'all still like messing with them pills. You know what I'm saying? Y'all messing with other people's medication, and next thing you know, they go into the, to the psychiatrist, and they running games so they can get some pills, so they can get high and sleepy, and next thing you know, they really start bugging, and then next thing you know, you don't recognize this person. Real talk, you don't recognize him, man. You don't recognize him, man. I've seen it a million times, man. 20 ain't seen it, believe it. Oh, I don't know. Reason why, another reason why I brought this up, because like I said a few days ago when I ran across this article, it's just funny how I haven't been, it's 2021, I haven't been, last time I was in Southport was 2006 or 7, before I went to the burn. And you think that it, it doesn't have an effect on you when it does. Like, it's just, I'm just thankful that I recognize, that it did something to me. However, there's ways for me that I can cope with it. I don't have to go get a bag. I don't have to go get a bag. I don't have to drink. I don't have to, use any narcotic to take away, the feeling that I'm going through at the moment. You know what I'm saying? What I do is I make wudu, I wash up, and I pray. And after I pray, you know what I'm saying, I dhikr, I meditate, and then next thing you know, I look up and look at all the blessings that God Allah has you know what I'm saying, has gave me, man, since, you know what I mean, giving up the streets, man, and going hard with trying to stay clean, man, and trying to, you know, fulfill my obligations to God. I'm just thankful, man, to God, and I'm thankful to my subscribers, man. You know, if this is your first time, man, hit the like and subscribe, share. My thing is each one teach one. Moving forward, let's build. There's no racism. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that, man. It's none of that. It's no hate. You know what I mean? If you got any of that in your heart, man, take that out your heart, man. And if you're Muslim, man, I love you for the sake of Allah. And if you ain't Muslim, I'm trying to get to love y'all, man, and you know what I'm saying, and get to build with y'all, and just, you know what I mean? All right, man. Assalamu alaikum to the Muslim. Until another episode, man. Salute to everybody, man. One love.